So today we're going to be making some stir fry with some leftover turkey. So we're going to add some avocado oil to the pan. This is probably going to cook fairly fast. So we're going to be adding our peppers and our carrots right away. So we're going to be adding, let's get our mushrooms in with our turkey. We're going with some small sweet peppers. Just slice them up. Stir fry is something that Mom and Dad loved. They certainly loved their stir fries, but with Dad's allergies now, it's just something that you can't have, because a lot of you know about his allergies to peppers. It's kind of like inflames his joints. That's quite bad. And we're just cutting out the stem, getting the seeds out, trimming down the inside. So we got our peppers all cut up. We're going to slice them in a second. So the bag of carrots is 12 ounces, 340 grams. I'm going to throw that into the bowl. And we're going to keep the carrots that size. They're baby carrots, they're very small. They're not even very big around. Sometimes you get the ones that are the baby carrots that are fairly big. I would have sliced them up a bit. Probably cut them in half, sliced them down the center. So we're just going to cut up our peppers, slice them. These are sweet peppers, so they're very nice. Now another good idea to do with these peppers is to stuff them. So you cut them down like I did here, or you can do it the other way, cut them in half, but I like doing it this way. And you do up a cream cheese filling. There's lots of recipes online, and actually I have a recipe for stuffed peppers. Delicious. And you just stuff it, put it in the oven like that. It's perfect for like game night, movie night. It is absolutely delicious, and I think it'll be a favorite for everyone. Because even though it's just, peppers, and because I always thought, stuffed peppers, like, oh, that's a lot of pepper to be eating. But you got lots of filling. A lot of people will even do up a ground beef for the bigger peppers. Ground beef filling. And I mean, stuffed peppers is amazing. You get the right, and I believe my recipe is like a lasagna style stuffing. Oh, it's really, really good. Especially you got these thin wall peppers that are sweet. It's perfect. So once we get all of our peppers sliced up, we're going to add it right to the wok, and start with our broccoli and our mushrooms. Like I said, with that heat from the stove, it doesn't take long for stuff to start cooking. Now, stir fry is something that we didn't have much of growing up. We didn't have much peppers. It's not the kind of thing that we ate. It's not the kind of thing that we had a lot of access to growing up in a small town. It was mostly, your vegetables, your potatoes and your turnip and cabbage, and your fish, your moose, that kind of thing. Some pastas. And even with the pastas, peppers wasn't a big thing. But Mom and Dad loved their stir fry before Dad got the allergy to the peppers. They certainly loved it. Now their stir fry consists mostly of onion and mushrooms. It's not as good, but they still enjoy it. And you can use any type of pepper. Doesn't take long to have a nice amount of peppers and vegetables when you're. Doesn't take much to. Doesn't take very many peppers once you start slicing them up to add up to a good bunch. We'll get that right onto the stove. Soften it up a bit. We got some bean sprouts we're going to add as well. We got some leftover turkey. We're going to be using that. And we got some sauce that we're going to try. So we're going to move our wok back. We're going to walk our wok back. Some beautiful avocado oil. Add our carrot and our peppers. And you don't have to add that many carrots if you don't want to. Get that cooking up real nice. It's up to you what vegetables you want to add. Okay, let's start with our frozen broccoli. There we go. We're going to put stems, everything in there. Cut everything up. There we go. Look at that. Cooking everything. A lot of flavor in those stems. And the broccoli itself, we're gonna, where you see some of the, there we go, you'll kind of want to split it. Throwing everything in there. And we're just gonna break it down. You don't want any too big of pieces. Like I said, we're adding the stems, we're adding it all. That's nice size. We're going to keep checking on our peppers. That's all you got to do. Just break it down a bit. You don't want too big of pieces, but it's up to you. If you want the bigger pieces, just add the bigger pieces. I like these there, nice size. So we're just going to chop that up inside. Just make it smaller. There we go. We're going to give that another stir. I forgot I had some fresh garlic. I forgot all about it. I'm going to then add our spices. And we just want that garlic taste to go through everything. So we're cutting it up, slicing it up. Go and add it right away. A couple tablespoons. Beautiful onion flakes. Let's get some soy sauce. Whatever you prefer. oyster sauce. I love oyster sauce. Not a lot of people do. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of that, maybe a couple teaspoons. There we go, a couple teaspoons. There we go, nice flavor, very nice flavor. Let's get some extra garlic powder just to get it in there, because we love garlic. Let's go with some paprika's. If you don't have paprika's, don't worry about it. Add any other seasoning that you want. Let's get a couple teaspoons. There we go. And let's get this going again. We're going to add some sauce. Now this is teriyaki. It's sesame ginger sauce and dressing. So we're going to try this for the first time. See how this actually is. Let's taste it first. Let's give it a little taste. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we're going to add the sauce. Go to half a bottle for now. Get that stirred up. There's a little bit of kick to it. Now that sauce is going to burn on a little bit if I don't add a little bit of water to it. So I'm going to add a little bit of water. So I'm just adding a little bit of water. That water is going to boil off, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Give it another stir. There we go. I'm going to add a pack of this Asian stir fry from Clubhouse, because we got lots of liquid there now, and just give it a little more flavor. I'll mix that all together. Our broccoli is done. Let's get our mushrooms. So we got some beautiful turkey there. So we're going to use that for last. I guess we can throw our mushrooms in with our broccoli. We'll cook that at the same time. Beautiful mushrooms. Some of these I'm going to chop in two. Now with stir fry, there is no right or wrong ingredients to add. It's all to do with your preference. And same thing with the spices. Whatever you prefer. So I've never used turkey as a stir fry, but tomorrow I'm going to make a lasagna with the leftover turkey, and I'm going to use Alfredo sauce because I want to freeze some of it, and Dad can't have tomato sauce, so we're going to do something a little different with the lasagna. I think it's going to turn out perfect. I think it's going to be delicious. Now, as dairy allergy, will act up, but it's not like his tomato allergy. Tomato allergy affects all of his joints. The dairy, it gets him very congested, but he's not in pain. There we go. Now let's check on that again. A little bit more cooking on the peppers. Beautiful taste. We're going to be using a different type of pasta. It's called new pasta, NU pasta. It's made from konjac root. It's organic. It's low carb, 0 carbs. If you're on the low carb or you want to cut out a lot of starches, if you love pasta but don't want to be eating the pasta, this is an alternative. Now, like a lot of things, when you're going with a alternative, people get upset because it's not exactly like the original. You got to understand, if you're going with something different, it's going to be different. This is a good alternative. It's not the same as pasta. It don't have the starch, so your sauce is not sticking to the pasta, but something to give it a try. Now you can get this in a lot of health food sections in your grocery store. It is new pasta. You have to, when you open it, you have to wash it and keep washing it in cold water. Rinse it off really good. Ignore the smell because it doesn't taste like it smells. That's the solution to help keep the konjac preserved. So don't worry about the smell. But it's a great alternative. But you know, keep an open mind, it's not the same as pasta. So we're going to be using this in our stir fry today. And I do buy it once in a while. I do like it. Nothing is the same as your original pasta, but this is something nice, something different instead of having all the starch. So we got 2 packs of this. It's already basic cooked. You just warm it up. So like I said, we're just going to rinse it really good and add it to our stir fry. We're going to add our broccoli and our mushrooms. So you can see the pasta. It's a different texture, but if you want to add pasta or just have some sauce over it, like I said, your sauce is not going to stick to it. It's a different texture. But if you're trying to get rid of the carbs and you love pasta, you can give this a try. Like I said, don't worry about the smell off the liquid that's in with the konjac. It's there to preserve it, and it doesn't taste nothing like it smells. There's actually, I don't think there's any taste to it, but it gives you that feeling of eating pasta, and you can definitely get different types of pasta with new pasta. So I think it's time to add some bean sprouts. So yeah, let's get this open. Don't know if we'll add all the bean sprouts, but we're definitely going to add a good portion of it. There we go. It's at least half a bag, and the bag is 454 grams. So let's give this a spin. Mixed in. Get the sauce all over it. So we're going to add the remaining ingredients, our turkey and our pasta. Beautiful stir fry. You know, you can cook it any way you want, add whatever ingredients you want. I left the carrots a little on the crunchy side, which I like. And you got that pasta, konjac, you got some pepper, broccoli, and the flavor from all the sauces and the spices. Looking delicious. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful taste. So this pasta, what is it really like? You know the canned spaghetti that you can get? You know the way the pasta seems like it's overcooked, that type of thing? Very similar to that texture. But it's beautiful in a stir fry because there's so many other flavors that's being mixed around with it. So it's a great alternative. You want to cut back on your sugars, your carbs. You don't have to have it every day. Sometimes it's nice just to add it to a stir fry. This was delicious. A lot of beautiful ingredients, healthy ingredients. And if you enjoyed this video, a lot of beautiful and healthy ingredients. Something different, something for a change. Try the new pasta. And if you enjoyed this video, check out one over here of Mom's Goulash. And we'll see you in our next video.